Next comes our education moment.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Good
Morning.
Yes. I'm John Owen, and so your education this morning, education moment, is going to be focused on the benefits of B&I. So, Vic just talked about why he gets up. He said the early bird gets the worm. He says he comes to B&I because givers gain. He gives referrals, he gets something in return, he gets business. He has a network of salespeople in here who get to know him, who build relationship with him, who get to know his business, and then they can refer him. And that's the case for everybody in here. But it takes time. It takes time, especially if you don't have the relationship. If you come into here, if you're a guest today and you're thinking, man, I'm thinking about joining a networking group, and I'm kicking the tires on this B&I networking group, and I'm checking it out. Yeah, this group has a lot of energy. I can see a lot of positivity in here. I'm thinking about maybe joining this group, and you already start thinking about how this group is going to benefit your business. And yes, ultimately, that's what we're all here for, is for the bottom line, to get business, to make money. But there's so many other benefits to being in here, especially if you're new to networking. I remember in 2014, December 2013, I went to a networking group run by that gentleman right there called JVPNG, Jersey Village Professional Networking Group. And I was new to networking, fairly new to networking. Not new to business, but new to networking. I didn't really know how to do it. I'm an introvert. I didn't naturally get out of my shell and talk to people and sell and promote my business. I didn't go out and confidently talk about what I can do and what problems I can solve for my clients. Even though I knew I could, I was used to sitting behind a computer and doing work all day. I wasn't used to being out schmoozing and networking with people. But now, here I am, all these years later, 10 years later in B&I, and I'm extremely confident. Not just about what I can do, but about how I can sell and how I can talk to people and build relationships with people.
Yeah.
So, coming here has made me sharper, has made me stronger. I have grown. Whether I got referrals in business or not, I grew as a person. I grew as a business owner. And I will continue to do that. I got better at talking about my business, at giving my 45-second pitch. So, whether you're getting referrals right away or not, networking is extremely beneficial because it produces growth in us as individuals and business owners. And that is your education moment.
Schmooze, I see today. That was today.
That's why I'm leaving it quiet right now, because you gotta let that sink in for a second. That was pretty good. Yeah. Well, we see a lot of great looking guests this morning. A lot of them. Thanks for inviting. Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate that. In the future, if you want to invite more guests, you can refer more people, build more relationships, and build more money. What is it? VCP, visibility, equals credibility. That leads to profitability. There's just a couple of options that you can send these out. Send them out however you want, however it works best for you. These were a couple that worked for me in visiting and inviting visitors. But up next, we're going to start out with our weekly presentations, our member presentations, and it'll kind of go like this. The Wonder Woman, founding member of the Justice League, what do you do? How do you refer? How do we refer you? And how do you help others? It's pretty much what it is. What is it? I did change
John and I are always first.
You know why?
Tired.
There's specific business.
Just giving you a hard
Here's the
time.
great thing about this B&I. There's specific business categories within this group. And many of those business categories, actually, you have one. So if you've got a CPA or somebody that does the taxes, that's one individual that does those taxes. There's not going to be another person in here that's doing your taxes, right? Because you got one great relationship of somebody doing the taxes. Is that right? Right. You got one mortgage guy in here. You got one home inspection. You got one home inspection. You got one website design guy. You know why? Because we're that group that you're going to come in here and build relationships and not step on each other's toes. You've got to work together to get this stuff done. So to answer your question, Danielle, there are business categories that I don't show, and next week I'll put them on here, and it shows what other classifications in that business category that we could fill. Would that help you?
Good job, yeah. And somebody go out there.
So then when you get up and you're talking about, hey, I'm Wonder Woman and I've got an invisible jet that can help you get from one side of the country to the other, I also use the truth lasso to make sure that we're getting the absolute correct information. And I've got a beautiful pair of clinks, bracelets, can never remember the name. Bracelets that I don't even know what they do. But I think they help things out. So we're gonna get started with Danielle. Johnny,
And then Daniel.
Yeah, it's funny how I've been going first now for a couple of months, and I always forget that I'm going first.
I never forget that I
But I have your number, but I love that I got to do the education moment, and then I get to follow that up with being the first presenter. So, as I said, I'm John Owen. I own a boutique web design agency. We really can do anything web. We want to be your one-stop shop for all things web. If you can dream it, we can design it, we can build it. My team can maintain and support it. This week, a good referral, a problem that we recently solved is startup business. Startup business did not have all of their branding and their website and everything in order. They had their logo, but they were a startup. They were kind of expecting a slow rollout. And so they didn't do a big marketing push and a big launch, big grand opening at the beginning. But what happened is they produced a really good product and people started flocking over to get the product. And then they had an editorial piece done. And so now they're out published in a big editorial piece and their website absolutely sucked. So they called me and came to rescue, and that's what we can do for a startup business is get your website up quickly and so that you can have an effective brand. And the next presenter is Danielle.
Good morning, Danielle Adams, DCA Vacations. It is Valentine's Day, and if you haven't bought jewelry or bought flowers or bought chocolate, it'd be a great time to buy a cruise. I've got some great pricing on Icon of the Seas later in the year. If your wife is like my husband, he is always looking forward to the next vacation, and when I don't have one booked, I'm in trouble. So, reach out to me to help you plan that vacation and stay on your partner's good side. Danielle Adams, DCA Vacations. Melinda Lindsay Stubb is up next. I don't know, it's every week.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Melinda Lindsay. That's it, right?
Darn good.
All right. I am the owner of Exotic Signature Flower Company. A good referral for me would be somebody getting married, somebody that would need flowers or in trouble, a guy, girl, whichever one. They take care of all the, let me see what she wrote here. And today, because it's Valentine's Day, she's extremely busy, so that's why I'm here. I don't look as good as she does, but I am Bible stuff. Linda Linda, thank you very much.
Good job, Linda. Good morning, everybody, listeners and guests. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And believe it or not, that is a great referral for me. For someone who got mad and didn't get a Valentine's and want to build a room addition. Believe it or not, you know what I mean? The whole room just improved. But anybody who's needing remodeling done in their homes, from floors, kitchen, baths, countertops, backsplash, all the woods, all the carpets, all the laminates, all the tile, anything you can dream of, I can build it. So, want an outdoor patio, spring is coming, do you want an outdoor kitchen, outdoor shower, anything that you've done to perfection, Gilbert Steele will take support and renovations. 281-517-0006. Yay!
Morning, BNI. My name is Jamie with Oprah Water. Our job is very easy. We show you what you have in the water, the bad contaminants in your water, how to get rid of them in the most affordable way. And our good referrals are anybody who owns a home and does not have a water treatment system as of now. But majorly we're looking for major big groups like the home builders whom we can partner with to reduce all the costs for everyone to have water. So that's me, and if you have anything like that, please refer them to me. Thank you.
landscaping company. We're problem solvers. Yesterday, I did a proposal for one of Richard Rhodes' clients that he recommended, $800,000 house. And these folks are so busy doing their thing that there's some amazing anomalies in the yard. Live oak tree